Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Jeremy Cash, live and direct with another valuable video for you. Today's video is going to be on Forex, guys, and I just wanted to show you, that, what we teach, works, Okay, so remember we talked about the M's and the W's, and we also talked about the shark out of the water method. Well, as you can see right now, $344 in profit, right? Now, if you look, let me get this, you will see the W, right? So I didn't catch the W, unfortunately, but immediately after the W or the M, it's going to go in the opposite direction. What do I mean by that? So immediately after the W, and then you wait on the confirmation candle, and it's going to drop. But I'll show you. Here's the W right here. But I wasn't able to catch it because I wasn't up at that time. The W's right there, as you guys can see. And immediately after, what I did was I waited on this confirmation candle, right? As soon as this confirmation candle formed, I got in, sell, right? And it started dropping. So as you can see, around 200 something dollars in profit right now. And it should keep going down for a little while, right? And so a couple of other things I want to show you guys is a strategy, but these are usually with the indicators that you get. If you guys do get the indicators that I do have, you'll be able to get these same boxes and things like that. But this blue box is the Asian session, right? Normally when the market, this is around, I say around 8, 9, 10, 11, where the market just consolidates. It's not really doing much. It's really like slow. So people normally don't trade in the Asian session, right? And so soon as it drops out the Asian session, the rule of thumb is if it drops down, right? And we call this the stop hut zone, right? Once it drops down, right? Test the stop hut zone. If it comes up, comes back down, test it again. As you can see, it's inside the stop hut zone. Then we know it's coming up, right? But as you can see, the W forms. So this is like your golden, your golden ticket right here. When you see this setup, it's golden all day long, right? The same with the M though. The same with the M. If it comes out the Asian session, comes up, test this, comes down, comes back up, close to testing or tested, then it's dropping. You know what I mean? And then immediately after the M, then it's going to go the opposite direction, right? So let me show you. Let's take a look at this section right here. So market comes out, shoots up. If it shoots up, it's going to form that M most of the time. Now it formed a small M, or you can look for the big M or the big W. So it really depends on how you want to do it. But we'll take a look at the small M. So give me a second. So it comes out here, right? And then you come down. All right, let me come up here a little bit. Okay, there we go. You come down, go up, and then you come down, right? Boom. And then what did I tell you? Immediately after the M, it goes up every time. But what happened here is sometimes you can look for the double setup, because sometimes immediately after the M, sometimes the W forms right after. In this case, it did. So look, goes up, comes down, goes up, and we trade that second leg of the M. So you would trade that second leg of the M, right? Boom, and you can get out. As soon as that happens, you wait for the W setup. It goes back up, comes back down. You could have got in right here, rolled that thing on up to right there. You see what I'm saying? So the methods work. Like I said, I did learn this from Pip Society. I always give credit to where it's due. I did learn this from Pip Society. And these methods, they work, man. They kill. I've been killing with it, straight up. So the team is growing, Started my own team inside of it, and our team is is growing as well. And so these strategies, man, they can help you make some really good money, uh, as you can see, you know. And uh, a lot of the times I tell people, look, if you don't see the setup, don't trade. So if you were looking at this, some people couldn't see the W, but I can. You know what I mean? It just looks like nothing's going on, but let me show you what a W is. And this is how you can just walk to your computer and just place a trade and leave. You know what I mean? So the market comes out the Asian session. Remember I said it consolidates right here, goes really slow. As soon as it breaks out, drops down, boom, tests the stop put zone, comes up, right? Boom. Okay, goes back down, right there. And guess what? You trade what? The second leg of the W or the second leg of the M. So you wait on it. And here is the second leg right here. Bingo. Ride that thing all the way up there. And there's your W. Alright, immediately after the W, what I tell you, it drops. The market drops. Immediately after the M, it goes up. It happens every time. Sometimes you won't have anything though. Like it's a small M here, but sometimes earlier in the day, because this is probably around like 3 in the morning when it starts right here, but sometimes you won't have anything going on at all. Like for instance, like this right here, sometimes I wouldn't even bother with it. You know what I mean? Not too much going on that's obvious. So if you don't see the setup, don't trade. As you can see, $400 right there so far. If you don't see it, don't trade it. It's that simple, guys. It really is. I try to tell people all the time, don't overcomplicate things. Let me raise this up. So you guys can see, is a live account. You know what I mean? So if you don't see it, don't trade. Period. If you don't see a setup, do not trade. Alright. Right here you can see big W. If you can't see it, let me show you. Comes out, goes down. Or technically, let me move that back. You can actually catch right here. You can spot the W's and the M's. The moment you're able to start doing this, you'll start getting profits. Right? Once you master it, you'll be able to see it. You know what I mean? You'll be able to see it every time you come to your computer. And I told you, immediately after the W, what happens? Market drops. Immediately after the M, the market goes back up. It just keeps happening. The pattern will continue to happen all day. Look, here's the M right here. Immediately after the M, goes up and come back down. But it goes up so you can still catch these small pips, or you could just ride that thing all the way down. But it happens throughout the entire chart, like every time. And so these are some of the strategies that you all can use. But with what I was doing here, as you can see, shark out of the water. Remember that method I was telling you guys about? When the shark is out of the water, the market's coming down. And what is it doing? Coming down. When it comes out the water this way, it's going up. I mean, the strategies work, guys. I don't just be talking just to be talking. It literally works, right? Now, you're not going to win every single trade, guys. Like, you can't predict it 100% of the time, but majority of the time, you should be in profit. And like I said, if you don't see anything, don't trade. This is why they tell people when they do Forex, they say, look, don't go into the market blind, right? You don't want to go in blind, right? You want to know what you're doing, and then you want to get in and get out. Right now, that's a little bit of, I guess you can call it a little swing trading. But if you want to scalp and just get in the market, we do have a crazy scalping strategy that's like pretty much, I call it 95% win strategy, but because I can't guarantee 100%, but I honestly feel like it's 100% because I probably lose, yeah, so I can say 95. I lose every blue moon on that strategy, but I ain't gonna go over that strategy here. You can get the course or the training, join the team, and then, you'll get in the group. We'll, send out some signals and we'll all make money together. But that's kind of how this thing works, man. The Forex is not that hard. It's just if you don't have a strategy, it becomes hard because you basically gambling your money away, right? This is something that can help you quit your job. But the goal for me with this was not to make six figures with Forex. It was just to add an extra income stream uh, to at least make around 5,000 extra a month. Like it didn't have to be 30, 40,000 a month because at the end of the day, I have other income streams that's going to bring in the rest of the money. So that's why I usually tell people, you know, just come up with a goal for this. It doesn't have to be, 40,000 a month. You could say, hey, okay, I just want to make 2,000 a month with Forex, and then in affiliate marketing, I want to make an extra 2,000, and then over here, I want to make 2,000. That way, your 10,000 a month can be, spread out. So you're not just putting all your eggs in one basket, right? So, but yeah, that's this video, guys. Hopefully, this video helps you. These setups work, and as long as you see them, the moment you start looking at your chart, you'll start seeing the M's and W's. And the moment you can catch them spot on, like I tell you guys, that's why I usually tell people. They say at around 3 in the morning is the best time to trade because that's when the market moves the most, uh, and it is. So, like I said, right around here, it's like 2, 3 o'clock. And that's when the market starts moving. It usually makes its high of the day or the low of the day. Think around 3 to 5 in between that time. So, like I said, this is the low of the day, so you know it's rising. Goes to the high of the day, it's dropping. So, I mean, those are different strategies. But I'm gonna end this video and take this 400 and something dollars, even though I can make more. But I'll just take this for you guys, and I'm out. Peace. Money.